Folks, I feel like a kid on Christmas Eve. The semi-finals of the $1 Million Chase are right on our doorstep. For over 6 weeks, we've wiggled our way around New South Wales, and now we've got 64 of the best greyhounds in the country ready to descend on Wentworth Park for the semi-final night. I know the grand final is where we give away the $1 million, but for the purists, this is where the best of the best come to town to try and duke their way into a $1 million final. So action kicks off just before 8 o'clock. This is the first semi-final that I really want to highlight. And there's a dog here by the name of Explicit that I know a lot of people will tip. He's a Victorian superstar who comes through the Temora Regional Final. He broke the track record down there, and a dog that used to own that track record has a name, She's a Pearl, which I'm sure a lot of the greyhound viewers are saying, I know that dog. She won the $1 Million Chase a couple of years ago, and this guy is an A grader. My only query, where does he end up in the run? Overflow Jill, a 540 dog to the first mark. Masani Girl comes out of the race, which means Starburst Millie will join in. She's also a 540 or quicker greyhound. We saw that on display last week in the city qualifiers. So does Explicit become the meat in the sandwich at around $1.90? I don't really want to find out, which is why I'm heading down here to Angel Shirley. This dog is trained by Peter Lagagione, and she was a wonderful winner last week in her city qualifiers. We can see her going around the back straight here. She didn't get it all her own way in the early stages of the race, but watch this. Bang! Drops the shoulder in, peels into the rail, and then she surges away from I'm a Mustang, who ran in the Blacktop final a couple of weeks ago. She ran home in the third fastest time of all the winners at the meeting, so I think she's cherry ripe and ready to go. One more caveat on Angel Shirley. Her trainer has won this race twice before. Both those winners, Handsome Prince and Mystic Riot, came in the black rug. So make of that what you will, Omen punters. Let's turn our attention to semi-final number 3, because another really good field to look at. Midnight Spritz is a ladies bracelet winner and bounced back to form last week in the city qualifiers. We just saw a replay of I'm a Mustang. Zipping Megatron. How's this for some stats? 13 starts at Wentworth Park for 9 wins and 4 runners-up checks. So this guy doesn't miss the money when he comes to Wenty, but I'm all about rinse the lot, baby. This is the dog I want to be with. I absolutely love what he's done in his 11-start career, and it's highlighted by this, the Group 1 Vic Peters Classic winner. Look how tough and tenacious he is heading through the first turn, and then his second section, he just burns them off. He's trained by Michelle Sultana and Daryl Thomas, and they told me a couple of months ago that this is the best dog they've ever put a collar and lead on. That's good enough for me. The wide draw, I guess, is a bit of a query in the semi-final, but it's going to give him time to build his revs and really get to that first corner at top speed. He burst onto the scene by winning the Maitland Future Stars, and there's some footage of him taking home his first Group 1 title. He is an absolute star. Not a rising star, he's a bona fide star already, and I can't wait to see what he does from box 8 on Saturday night. Rinse the lot, my best bet on the program. Let's jump ahead to semi-final number 4, where you can see Barefoot Zulu is coming out of the race. A disappointing Grafton track record holder, another dog who's emerging as one to watch in the next 12 months, but he won't take his place. Don't mind the value of You Never Lose from the Sultana Kennel as well. You can get around $6 at the time of taping for it. It's got good early pace and has run some good races in the last couple of months. We go down the page, Mapunga Tully for Al Proctor. Al, the punter's pal, she's got good pace, 29.6, but Bezecchi. It's all about Bezecchi, baby. This dog has caught the greyhound world by storm based off what it did last week. Now let's have a look at the start. This is Bezecchi over here, box 4. You can see flash, boom, bang, always misses it. 2 or 3 behind straight away. The 2's digging its shoulder into the 1. And what does that mean? Saloon passage for Bezecchi to just fly down. And once this dog was in front in 5.37 to the first mark, it was all over bar the shouting. Look at it explode away. It's a WA star trained by Paul Stewart. Now it's in the care of one of our best trainers in Minnie Finn. It runs around 29.12. It's the second fastest time ever seen at Wentworth Park behind a dog by the name of Shaky Jakey. Here's what Minnie had to say after the stellar performance.
Oh yeah, no, Paul, he lawyered everything off John, and he rang me up and he said, I've got a good little dog here that might be all right for the $1 Million Chase. Can I send him over? I said, yeah. He said he's a bit tardy early, but I bred him and all that, and he's very strong. So he said, I think when he would suit him, because there's no Kennington over there, and he wasn't far wrong.
And there's the query, a bit tardy early. 5.37 he went to the first mark in the city qualifier. He's drawn box 7 on Saturday night. If he doesn't get out that quick, I don't think he can win the race, which is why I like the value in You Never Lose. The last of our semi-finals we're going to have a look at involves one of my favourites, both trainer and dog, Good Odds Cobber. Now, Cruising Debbie should lead this race on its ear. Sammy Ethan, a really good performer at Wentworth Park as well. But gee, I love the Cobber. He's a tough, brave, smart greyhound. And we're going to have a look at his win in the Group 1 Dapto Megastar to show you why. Here's the dog in the pink rug. If we stop it there, here's the gap that he's got to take. This is where some greyhounds fear to tread. He just slices his way through the fence. You can see the one gets laid early, gets knocked out of the way. This is the winning move. This is why he is a tough, hard-nosed, real race dog, and Frankie Hurst absolutely loves him. He put pay to Harmony Fire up the back and he surged away for his first group win of his career. So far this year, he's not only won the Megastar, he's won the Group 2 Gosford Cup, he's won the Group 3 New Sensation, and perhaps the biggest spruik of all, Frankie Hurst told me that this dog is better than Good Odds Harada. Good Odds Harada won the $1 Million Chase in 2019. So there you go, Good Odds Cobber. The only knock has had a stand-down period for the last couple of weeks, but Frankie tells me he's ready to go, baby, and he'll be coming out swinging from box 4 on Saturday night. So there you have it, some dogs to watch for the $1 Million Chase semi-finals. Make sure you get your backside trackside. Can't wait to see you down there.
You win some, you lose more. For free and confidential support, call the number on the screen or visit the website.